Hello again, it's Debbie from DebbieBookbinder.com. Wonderful to have you here again today. I'm just wondering if you do the same thing I do, and that is look for love and warmth and how to feel good from outside of you. There's a wonderful book that really started me on this journey on the 3 Principles movement, and it's called The Inside Out Revolution by Michael Neill. And if you like to read that kind of book, I really highly recommend it. I've read it now twice, and I think I'm about to read it for a 3rd time. He writes really well, and it's very interesting with lots of really fun examples. He has a great sense of humor. So, but what I mean by that, by the inside out, is that we have a strength within us, and that's where we need to look for our joy and love in life. It's really in there, and it's really strong. And when you begin to have the intention to look towards it, it will get stronger and stronger. When I look back to who I have been and was not all that long ago, I was someone like, and maybe like you, I don't know, but that had to find love and grace and joy outside of me. You know, from parents, siblings, lovers, husbands, friends, and bosses. If they were all okay with me, then I was okay with myself. If any little thing happened, tone of voice, a judgment, something that I felt was a judgmental thought, if I wasn't, doing something correctly, and I was criticized about it, all those things just made me crumble and lose my sense of self. And now, sure, can it bring a sting sometimes? A little bit, but it doesn't last long because I have continued to look within for creativity, look within for love. That is where it is, because that's what's real. That doesn't mean we shouldn't find love or have good friends and enjoy it. Of course not. And it's wonderful to have them love us and care about us. And I think it's extremely important. But to have that be what sustains us, to make us feel alive and wonderful and worthy in this life, it just won't work. Because then we're like somebody who can just, like a piece of paper, you can just crumble and throw away. And I know I don't want to be that way anymore, and you don't have to be that way either. We all have it inside of us. No matter how damaged we think we are, we just aren't. We don't have to continue to be depressed. We don't have to continue to feel like life isn't fair. Yes, life is going to have its ups and downs. This isn't some magical place where now everything is perfect. But in a way it is, because I don't take it personally. I tried something recently to put out for people, and no one was interested. Yeah, that's okay. It just means it wasn't the right time. It wasn't, the right way to go. It didn't upset me at all. I just thought, well, let's look in a new direction. And that's really all you need to do. Just look in a new direction and look inside to find that new direction. Because that sounds a little contrary, but it really, all our creativity comes from the inside. When we try to solve problems by rethinking them and using all the information we've had in our life, that's not going to solve a problem. It needs to come from something within us. And a lot of times we have had new information come that we didn't even know that came from within us. But now that you know that, you just need to keep looking within and going about your life. And ideas and thoughts will come. I often ask the universe, or whatever word you want to use, which is within me and connected to, solve problems for me or to come up with new ideas. And it may come in the way of somebody, saying something, or a billboard, or a license plate, or, that's maybe where all the information comes from. But it's because I'm seeing something that if I hadn't asked, I might never have noticed. It might have been there, but I wouldn't have noticed. So ask the questions within yourself. And don't try to figure it out. Just let those, insights come to you. We can't force insights, but they will come. And sometimes insights are obvious, and sometimes they're, something has changed, but you really can't explain it. So it really, really can. And just like I always say, be determined, make it an intention to see things differently. And you will see things differently, a little bit at a time, maybe a big splash at a time. But we need to stop looking from outside of us to find our worthiness, because we're not going to get it there. It's not something sustainable. So until next time, enjoy your day. And as always, I thank you for your precious time. Bye-bye.